Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your one and only Eric on the winning side. Thank you guys for the amazing love and the support that you are always showing me on this YouTube channel. Thank you guys for the new subscribers that you have subscribed to this amazing, inspirational YouTube channel. Guys, feel welcome, feel at home, feel a place where you're going to learn something. You know, every time, everything that happens in our life is an opportunity for us to learn. If we may not get anything, if anything negative may come in your life, if there's anything that you need to pick up and move on, are the lessons, all right? Yeah, pick up the lessons and move on with life. Alright guys, yeah, karibuni tena sana. I feel so much encouraged, I feel so much good, and I feel so much pumped up for today's topic. And today I want to speak about also another story that has been trending of late, and I thought let me pick up this story. And you know, it's all about parenting. I'm not the best person, I'm not an expert in parenting or parenting issues, yeah, or issues if you want. Yeah, I'm not an expert, but there are those, you know, the standard, you know, those ways that we know that they are supposed to be upheld by almost everybody, by the culture that you're living in as human beings, all right? Yeah, even from country to country. Yeah, there are those basic things that we know that are very, very important. And one, I know probably you might have come across the trending video of this amazing guy called KASOLO, whereby he was telling his child that nitakuua, alright? For guys who are not understanding Swahili, I mean, the guy was telling him that I'll kill you. You know, the child had done something wrong, you know, because of the water bottle. The child had broken it, I think. Yeah, the child had broken the water bottle. So KASOLO was telling the child that nitakuua, and you know, it has brought this video has gone actually wildfire, you know, viral, and people are, you know, are on the shoulders of KASOLO. Why were you telling your child? Why are you telling your child that nitakuua, that I will kill you? Are these the words that we speak to our children as parents? You know, and for a moment I thought, what can we learn from this situation? And I want to base my point. I know, by the way, KASOLO has come out clearly that he has apologized, but what can we learn on this situation? What can we take lessons so that we don't find ourselves in the same shoes as KASOLO? Yeah, and I know one way or the other probably things will go on with him, but for us who are here, you might do that same thing and you find yourself in hot soup. What can you learn about these things? Okay, yeah. And this caught my mind, and I was thinking, what do we tell our children? What do you tell your children the moment they have done something wrong, the moment they have broken something that is valuable to you? How do you punish, or how do you discipline? That's the word, the best word, yeah? I told you I'm not an expert. How do you discipline your children? Because that's one thing that is very, very important, yeah? How do you discipline them? Do you tell them that nitakuua? You know, calling them bad names, yeah? Calling them, you know, those words that you expect probably an adult and an adult to be calling each other. You know, I'm not saying these words are allowed, but you know, you telling a kid some words, it's not appropriate. You know, as parents, you know, myself, I'm a parent, and I think I'm not the best person to be advising things. I'm not the best person to be saying about this, but you know that we need to learn to speak the right language. What can we do the best way to bring up our children? We know that this child has gone off course. You know, he's not in the line that we expect them to be. How are we supposed to bring them back to where we are supposed to see them? All right, yeah. And one of these Fridays I'll be inviting one guy who will be, I mean one of the guests who will be helping us to talk about this issue. It's very, very important about parenting and how we speak to children. But one thing that we can learn today is that we really need to take care of the words that we speak to our children, because these are our children. They share our own blood. They are children, and they are growing and they are seeing. I know, I'll speak in our own context. We've had parents even telling us that nitakuchapa, nitakuua, and they never meant that. And they never meant, and of course, for us, we grew up, and sometimes some of us were beaten, very serious beating, very serious, but the world is changing, and these kids are even more intelligent. You're finding a 5-year-old telling you stuff that if you compare yourself at that age, you knew nothing. But you find the 5-year-old operating your own phone just like the way you will operate it. These are different dispensation. We treat these kids according to this dispensation. We bring them in a way that they are understanding why are we telling them to do what we are telling them to do, or to act according to the way we want them to act. Then you need to give them that reasoning. I'm thinking, it's very important. As parents, let's be careful of the words that we speak, even in our own everyday life. You find there are words you speak. There are words you speak, I'm telling you, they land you in trouble. They land you in trouble. Can you take care of the words that you speak? Let's take care of the words you speak, because the words you speak, they never come back. You never rub them off. You never rub them from the memory of the people who have heard those words. The moment you speak words against your own boss, you risk your own position. You risk your own position, and it's never the same. Like this guy we call KASOLO, speaking those words, I know he was probably creating content, he was taking the video, and I understand that also the wife was there. And none of them saw there was a problem. None of them saw there was a problem. But the moment it gets to public, something is different. It becomes different. And people are on the shoulder of KASOLO. I understand, the sentiment of everybody raising up their own views upon what KASOLO said to his own child. There are those words that you cannot speak to our own kid. You can have different ways to discipline your child. If he or she has done whatever you're telling her, whatever you're telling him or her not to do, and she continually is doing it again, there are very many channels that you can employ to correct the child or to discipline the child. But speaking the words like nitakuwa, that I'll kill you, man, those words are very powerful and they carry a lot of weight for this child. And I'm thinking, this child is growing up and you're bringing a new generation. Would you want to see your own child picking up your own mistakes and carrying them forward to his or her own generation that she's bringing? Will you want to see that? Guys, I pray and I ask that let us be careful of the words that we speak to our children, okay? I'm not the best person to, to speak about parenting, but the point is this that I'm saying, that let us be very, very careful when it comes to the words that you speak. It may be for your own kids, it may be to the people that you relate to, or any other person. Let us be careful with the words that you speak. Those words are very powerful, and anytime you speak, words are like spirit. They never die. There is always a person who will always be remembering that you ever said something. And lastly, but not, lastly, this is what I'm going to say, that I know KASOLO made a mistake, and I don't know the best way to say this, but it's good that people encourage him. If you're there and you're an expert, you can reach out and, help him out, okay? Encourage him, get into inbox and tell him this is what you're supposed to do, okay? And if you're an expert in this area, it's good that the people around you, sometimes it's not about money. Speak to people for free, Tell them this is what you're supposed to do. This is the channel, this is the way that you need to follow, okay? Guys, so that's it that I had for you today, that let us take care of the words that we speak, because once those words go out, they never come back. Alright guys, have a lovely time, and remember to subscribe and share this content to your friends and family, and bye bye.